Falcon 9 is in startup.
Launch director is go for launch and landing.
You may notice some water beginning to flood the pad here. That's very intentional. That's actually a sound suppression system that occurs to allow the sound of the vibration of the sound to actually be suppressed, and it also helps with some cooling as well.
Falcon 9 is configured for flight.
T-minus 15. 10.
9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, 1, 0. And liftoff of Sentinel-6 Michael Freilich, continuing a legacy of ocean observation and international collaboration to benefit all humanity.
M1D propulsion is nominal. M1D propulsion is nominal.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Vehicle is supersonic. Vehicle is experiencing maximum aerodynamic pressure.
So there we heard that call for max Q. We also heard vehicle is supersonic, meaning it's traveling faster than the speed of sound. A beautiful shot there from the first stage looking down towards Earth and seeing the plume there created by those 9 Merlin 1D engines. Beautiful clear skies there from Vandenberg on the ground, able to track with that rocket as you see it on screen now. Just a reminder, coming up here very quickly, we're going to hear booster or first stage engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
Booster separation is there, visible on screen now. Beautiful shot. There's the backflip, as Jesse mentioned, beginning with the Falcon booster.
Stage 1, boost back burn has started.
And that second engine looks like it has lit. You can start to see the engine bell there turning an
Both
orange.
vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And there goes the fairing. That's exposed. That is Sentinel-6 Michael Freilich there on your screen. That is the satellite that has been exposed now because the fairings have been jettisoned and separated, and you just saw it there tumbling away. Some beautiful shots on the way to orbit.
And stage 1, boost back burn shut down.
So we're getting reverse angle views of that engine on screen. That's what you're seeing. This is switching between opposite sides of that second
Both
stage.
vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
And that term nominal being used, we've heard that a lot during this call out. That's a very good sign. Nominal just means that everything is going according to plan within the expectation of operation for the vehicle. So we are, there, a great shot from the first stage. You can see the hypersonic grid fins there that are expanded, those honeycomb-shaped structures. As the booster begins to enter the atmosphere, those will be able to help guide and stabilize the booster to make sure that we hit that pinpoint landing like we heard that question asked. How do we ensure pinpoint landing? And those grid fins play a huge part in that. That second stage is in the middle of its first burn. This burn will last approximately 6.5 minutes. And then there will be a long coast phase today. And then we will have a very short, a relatively short second stage, second burn to put us in the correct orbit to follow that path of the Jason series, as we heard earlier. So, Philip, from a trajectory perspective, is this just kind of a moment where do the people working this mission, do they kind of just sit and wait as well here? Because obviously we're not controlling this actively. It's just the vehicle, in theory, just doing what it's programmed to do.
Right. I mean, I will say I didn't personally work this mission, so I'm not sure what my coworker who worked it for the past couple of years is thinking, but it's beautiful to watch this trajectory that we've been planning out for years. We know what the math looks like, we know what the numbers are, but actually seeing these views from the second stage is just amazing.
Yeah, very good. And we'll talk more about kind of your role and what you do as a trajectory analyst. You are, by all accounts, a rocket scientist, which is pretty cool. We will come back and chat more in a bit. Again, we'll revisit you once we get towards that second stage, second burn. But for now, I think we're ready to head back out to check in with Daryl and Jesse to hopefully enjoy
Follow nominal trajectories.
what I would expect to be a beautiful, very noisy nominal landing of that booster. Daryl, how was launch? How did it look out there? All right, we're going to hang off. They're not quite ready yet. I'm sure they're just enjoying it. They probably got up to watch that launch, and they're probably getting positioned again. So I don't blame them.
Me neither. Yeah, they should definitely soak it in.
So that second stage Merlin vacuum engine, MVAC as we like to call it, that produces around 210,000 pounds of thrust once it's on orbit in the vacuum of space.
Stage 1 entry burn has started.
All right, so call for the entry burn there. I think Daryl and Marina are ready for us. They should be there with Jesse to talk us through the landing. How was launch?
Oh my goodness!
It was incredible.
It was incredible.
That's why we're late. We're all
We're
all talking at the same time. It's great. Can you tell that we were excited? We were standing
Stage
there.
1
We
entry
saw
burn
it. It
shut
was so
down.
clear we could see the separation as it was going the entire time. Jesse, I mean, isn't that
awe-inspiring.
Mind is blown.
so? It's going to be landing right behind us, and we've got a view now of the actual booster coming back. It's got its grid fins out. And that's helpful. It has to use those things.
Yep, it has to help steer it as it's making its way back to land. So it's the steering mechanism.
It's really interesting that it lands right next to the launch pad. We have a little tent over top of us, so we're not going to see that first boost back
Stage
burn.
1 is
But we
transonic.
have a clear shot of it coming down onto the pad. The other thing we're waiting for, and we're making sure that we keep track of,
Stage
is
1
the
landing burn
engine
has started.
cutoff of stage 2. And we're going to call that out. Here it comes. There it is!
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Coming in at an angle and just straightening out. What do you think, Jesse? That's amazing.
Oh my goodness, I might cry right now.
Incredible. This is so incredible. Every time I see this, it's just
Slowing down so perfectly.
perfect.
Just hovering.
Landing like that.
There's the sonic booms we talked about, and touchdown.
Oh my
We heard
God.
that.
Oh,
We heard
that was
yes.
And Falcon 9 has landed at LZ4. Landing operators proceed
Beautiful.
into 11.100 on recovery 2.
I'm a little
The
teary-eyed right now.
echo of the power to see it here in person, to feel it.
Oh, and like Jesse said, no matter if you see it or not, you always hear it, right? So that
Yes.
sonic boom is recognizable wherever
and
you are.
reverberating through the
Yeah.
valley
Oh, I
here.
know.
I felt that.
Well, what'd you think, Jesse?
I have no words. That was incredible. Like, as many launches as I've seen, seeing it in person is a whole different experience.
The crowd that's with us, you can hear them cheering and everything. They're just totally like, you know, in awe. We're so glad that we could do this and have you join us with this. Jesse Anderson from SpaceX, lead manufacturing engineer. Thanks so much for coming out here. What a moment.
So much for having me. This has been amazing. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.